Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're looking at something pretty seismic for professional services, particularly law firms. You know, the way they've attracted clients for decades, all that digital marketing spin.
Yeah, the SEO, the online ads.
Exactly. That whole system seems to be,
Yeah.
well, getting replaced. And fast. The way people find legal help now, it's fundamentally changed, maybe permanently.
Yeah.
So our mission today is to really dive deep into the sources analyzing this rapid drop in website traffic and the, frankly, shocking rise of AI as the main way clients find help. This isn't just some minor algorithm tweak, right?
Oh, no, it's a whole paradigm shift.
And let's just start with the impact. Sources are already showing it. Many law firms seeing 20, even 30% drops in website traffic compared to just last year.
Right.
And the why seems clear. Platforms like ChatGPT, Copilot, Google Gemini, they're just giving the answers directly.
Well, what's really striking is, the need hasn't changed. People still need legal answers urgently, often, but the way they get them, that whole journey has just been kind of short-circuited, annihilated almost.
Clients aren't typing keywords, scrolling through pages of links, clicking ads anymore. Not for the initial discovery, anyway. They're just asking their AI assistant, hey, what should I do about X? And they expect an instant, trusted answer. And they get it. One clear, synthesized response. That's the key. Just one.
So the old metric, are we ranking #1 on Google? That's kind of irrelevant now.
Pretty much. The sources are really clear. The new question, the critical one is, will the AI recommend us when someone asks for help?
And if that single AI answer doesn't mention your firm, you just vanish.
Gone.
It's like all that SEO work, all that content, never happened.
Exactly.
For firms that need a steady stream of clients, this is, sounds existential. Okay, so for years, the playbook was straightforward, right? Invest in SEO, organic ranking, and then, pile money into pay-per-click ads, PPC to guarantee you're seen, content, links, constantly.
Yeah, a huge ongoing effort.
Okay, let's unpack this. The sources say this whole model isn't just slowing down, it's failing. Why? What's breaking down? It seems to be a structural failure, really. Our sources point to 3 main factors that are accelerating this collapse. First off, Google traffic itself is declining for many types of queries. Why? Because these new AI tools, they're designed to keep the user right there on the AI platform.
Oh, okay.
The AI generates a summary, gives the answer, and the user has no reason to click away to visit 5 different websites.
So the click-through rate, that crucial metric.
It's dying, especially for those top-of-funnel informational questions, the ones that used to drive traffic.
So Google search still exists. People might still use it, but they don't take that final step. They don't land on your actual website.
Precisely. Which leads to the second big issue. The ROI on paid ads is tanking. Paid clicks. They cost more than ever. But because the AI is handling those initial, broader questions, the clicks you do get are often further down the funnel, maybe more specific, but definitely more expensive, and maybe less qualified overall.
Sharing more for potentially less return.
Exactly. One source even called traditional PPC a financial sinkhole. Now, for certain practice areas, it's just not sustainable for many. And the third factor, it's the death of, let's call it, generic filler content.
Ah, the stuff written just for the algorithm?
Yeah, exactly. Content created purely to hit keywords, boost rankings, low-quality repetitive articles. It's useless now. AI systems can basically read the entire internet. They can synthesize information and, crucially, spot filler that lacks real authority instantly.
Right.
So that kind of content doesn't build trust. Not with the potential client and definitely not with the machine.
That difference between just volume and real quality, real authority, it seems absolutely critical now.
It is.
Firms used to play the volume game, turn out content.
Yeah.
Now, because AI can process everything, that race is just over. It's about verifiable expertise.
Totally. And the sources, they describe this shift as permanent, and it's speeding up. The warning is pretty stark. Firms still focus only on old school SEO, on keyword density. They are becoming, quote, invisible in the new client discovery ecosystem.
Invisible.
Yeah. They're losing market share and might not even realize why their phones stopped ringing as much.
So the whole thing's flipped. It's not about being found among 10 blue links anymore.
No.
It's about being chosen instantly by one AI recommendation.
That's the new reality.
Okay, so if traditional SEO is, well, on its way out for finding lawyers, what takes its place? This new era, it sounds like visibility isn't about ranking in the old sense. It's about being, recognized, validated, and actually recommended by the AI.
Exactly.
That needs a totally different approach, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The sources call it AI recommendation architecture.
Yes, and that's a good way to think about it, an architecture. It's moving away from that old kind of spray and pray marketing, throw keywords out there and hope something sticks,
Right.
to a much more deliberate AI-driven approach. It means structuring your firm's expertise so it's directly digestible, consumable by the large language models,
Yeah.
by the AI assistants that people are actually using now to make decisions. Our research looked at a few emerging ways firms are trying to do this, and they all kind of boil down to the same core goal: making sure the firm gets found, gets validated as credible, and then gets recommended by these new gatekeepers. This pivot really means achieving 3 specific outcomes if you want to keep getting clients or grow. First, your firm has to be discoverable by AI assistants. And that's more than just having a website. It means restructuring your online content, thinking beyond just human raters. You need specific technical layers, semantic structure, structured data, stuff that lets the AI accurately read, understand the context of your expertise, and then surface it correctly.
So the AI needs to understand what you do, not just see keywords.
Precisely. Which leads to the second outcome. You have to be recommended with authority. This isn't just claiming you're an expert. Anyone can do that. It's about positioning the firm as the credible, trusted, and this is key verifiable voice for your specific practice area. You need to give the machine proof. Proof it can check instantly.
Okay, wait a second. Recommended with authority. How does, say, a smaller, highly specialized boutique firm compete here? Don't the massive national firms with huge content libraries just automatically win in the AI's eyes? How does the little guy get authority?
That's a really important question, and the sources do tackle it. It seems it's less about the quantity of content now
Yeah.
and more about the depth and the structure of your specialization.
Mm.
Old SEO kind of rewarded having content on everything. Breadth. AI models, because they can handle complexity, seem to reward semantic depth. So a smaller firm that goes really deep on, I don't know, specific maritime law issues and structures that knowledge correctly with verification, they could actually achieve higher authority in that niche than a giant general practice firm because the AI sees a better signal-to-noise ratio. It recognizes true specialization.
Interesting. Okay, so depth over breadth.
Right. And the third outcome connects that specialized authority back to the person asking the question, which is you must be connected to clients instantly. The whole system, this architecture, needs to help the AI guide the user directly to your firm, not just mention your name in a paragraph,
Right.
but actually facilitating the next step. Maybe it's providing a direct link for a consultation or a specific phone number integrated right into the AI's answer, making it seamless.
Wow. Okay, so the machine is the new gatekeeper, this AI recommendation architecture.
Yeah.
It really is the new way clients are acquired. It's a huge shift. You're not marketing to the client anymore, not directly at first. You're marketing to the machine that the client trusts.
That's a great way to put it.
Okay, this is where it gets really fascinating, Corey. We keep saying machine-readable trust.
Mm.
How on earth does a law firm take its actual human expertise, years of judgment, experience, that human authority, and turn it into technical data? Data that an AI can understand, process, and actually trust enough to recommend as its single answer.
Yeah. That's the core technical challenge, isn't it? Old SEO. It relied on fairly simple things: metadata, keywords, backlinks, basic signals. These new AI systems, they need a much deeper semantic understanding of a firm's actual competence. The sources we looked at detail 3 main ways this is being tackled, moving way beyond just tweaking a website. First is establishing a genuinely AI-optimized presence. This means rebuilding the foundation of your digital footprint. Forget keyword stuffing. It's about structuring content with advanced schema markup, maybe even proprietary data layers.
Yeah.
Like building a mini private knowledge graph just for your firm.
A knowledge graph. Okay.
Right. It basically tells the AI systems in a language they understand exactly who you are, what specific types of cases you handle, your jurisdiction, and critically, why you're an authoritative source for that specific thing.
So the goal isn't just for the AI to crawl your site, but to really ingest it, understand it, verify it.
Exactly. The AI needs to instantly check where the information comes from, its provenance. Which brings us to the second method, validated expertise and trusted authority. This involves technically linking things like professional credentials, maybe anonymized case outcomes where ethics allow, awards, peer recognition, linking all that proof directly into the structured data layer.
So providing evidence the machine can check.
Yes. Think about it. If an AI is going to stake its own reputation by recommending just one firm, it needs verifiable proof that the firm is legitimate and recognized. It's like building a citation index for your firm's real-world authority that the AI can read and trust, much more than just counting backlinks.
That makes total sense.
Indeed.
The AI has to minimize its own risk, right? Avoid making bad recommendations or hallucinating. It's like an instant background check.
Precisely. And the third element really brings in multimedia, which is interesting. Integrated digital content. This means properly integrating high-quality professional video and podcast content. Content that both human clients and AI systems can recognize, process, and reference.
Okay, let's get technical for a sec. We know AI can transcribe audio and video. How is that different from just having the same info in a blog post? Why the focus on professional video or audio?
Good question. It's about the richness of the data. AI doesn't just use the transcript text. It can potentially use the structured data from the video platform itself, analyze the sentiment from the audio track, the speaker's tone, the clarity. It gets signals about the demonstrated authority of the person speaking.
Ah, okay.
Video and audio, when they're properly produced, tagged, and structured, offer more dimensions of data. It's often less ambiguous than just a flat block of text, especially for something complex like legal expertise. Actually hearing and seeing a lawyer explain something clearly builds trust with the human user.
Right.
And the associated structured data, the verified speaker info, the clear topic focus that builds machine-readable authority, it's a more robust way to verify the firm's voice and competence, multidimensional proof.
So it's all about building this future-ready foundation,
Yeah.
designed specifically for AI discovery.
That's the goal.
The end game is making sure your firm is part of the answer. It is the answer, ideally. When someone asks their AI, who's the best lawyer near me for specific type of injury case, your firm's name comes up reliably.
That's the new benchmark for visibility. #shag outro.
Wow. We've covered a huge, really disruptive shift today. I think the critical takeaway is this move away from Google dominance for discovery. It's happening fast. It looks permanent. And firms need to fundamentally change their digital strategy now to avoid just disappearing.
Yeah, the sources are pretty unanimous on that.
The winners in the next few years, it'll be the ones who adapt first, the ones who build this AI recommendation architecture we talked about.
There's a phrase that kind of sums up the new philosophy behind this, focusing on that blend of human and machine. Content that sounds human, read by machines, trusted by clients.
I like that.
It's about being authentic, leveraging your real human expertise, but designing how it's presented specifically for machine understanding and verification. You know, if we pull back and look at the bigger picture here, for the whole legal profession, this raises a really important question, doesn't it? When people start getting a single, instant, supposedly trusted answer from an AI about something as critical as legal help,
Yeah.
what new responsibilities does that place on law firms? Around transparency, around certified expertise. The stakes feel much higher when there isn't that safety net of 10 different search results for the user to compare.
That is a really challenging thought to end on. If success now depends on translating your genuine human authority into this machine-readable trust, it's a process that is, fundamentally an optimization process.
Right.
How will clients, how will you, the listener, ultimately tell the difference? How do you distinguish between a firm that's just really good at optimizing for the AI versus one that possesses that deep, genuine, ethical authority you're actually looking for, especially when the AI might just give you one name? It's definitely something for you to think about, to explore on your own.